f, and then plug it in g, and then whatever I get from those two things, multiply together. So for my f of -3/2, I just plugged it in, and then I multiplied it out and gave it a common denominator, so I made everything into a fraction over 4, adding it together to get 1/1/4, and then my g of x is a little bit easier because it's shorter, there's more than one x in there. So I get -14/2, and then I just put that over 2, so 14/2 to get -1/2. So knowing these two, I just take them, multiply them together. Okay. Oh, wait, turn to the next page.
Can you scroll down to 19? Oh, okay, yeah.
Any questions on? Okay, so I didn't know what else to label it as. Makes it skippy. Okay, so there are 3 different things that I have to look at for this one. So since I know that it's a quantity of x squared, I know it's going to look like a parabola. So in here, since it's x plus 2 and it's in the parentheses, I'm going to do the opposite of that. So I'm going to move it left 2. Looking at this, since it's outside, it's going to affect my y values, and it's going to affect them by 3. So for each stretch, so you know the 1 through 5, I'm going to multiply that by 3. So instead of going 1 and out, I'm going to go down 3 and out, then 3, stretch it, 9. I was going to say 8, but I was like, that's not right. So then down 9 and out 1, and then this last part, it's just moving it up 6 because it's outside.
Wait, for 20, why do you? Oh wait, no, I get it.
Are we good on these too? Next page? 22? Yeah. Okay, so for this one, I know it's going to look like the weird curvy looking one because I see my y to the third. So I rewrote it so I have y to the third equals -x plus 2. And to make it easier, I simplified that and took the third root of each side. And so I also factored out that 1 because you know inside here it'd be, if I rewrote it how it was before, third -x plus 2. But since there's a coefficient on the x, I can't really determine what I need to do, so I need to factor that out. So that's what I did right here. So I'm looking at all of these. I know that right here, since I'm subtracting 2 inside the parentheses, and I'm going to do the opposite of that. So I'm going to move it to the right 2. Right here, I have a negative, so that's going to affect it and flip it. But since I have Mr. Getch, can you chime in on that?
It's on the negative on the x value, so as opposed to going up to the right, it's going to go this way. It was like this.
Okay.
Now it's going to turn direction and go that way.
Okay, just checking that. Just didn't want to say that. Okay, so does that make more sense then?
So you flipped it over the x-axis?
Yeah. Well, over the y. Before it was going like this, and then that negative on the outside flips that.
What is it? What is it?
That would be if I had x equals y to the third. Oh, wait, are you asking y's to the side instead of up and down?
No, I get that. I'm asking why do you flip it over the y-axis? Because isn't it negative? If the negative's on the outside, isn't it the x-axis?
No, because I'm.
Because of x value, x equals -1, so it'd be like half reverse.
Yeah, it's because.
The negative is on the x variable, So the opposite of my x values flips over the y-axis.
Okay, yeah, I got it. That was a tough one. Yeah.
Which one are you using?
They're all the same thing.
But the negative is on the inside. So is the y value?
It's affecting my x values because it's on the x. I just rewrote it so it was easier. My negative is on my x value, so I'm going to be affecting those.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Can I just see what 23 looks like?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Can you go over 23?
23? Okay, so 3 different things that I want to look at right here. I know that I have half of a parabola, and normally it would look like this for y equals the square root of x, you know?
Yeah, I got it like flipped and like expanded. I moved it like
So, okay, so you're not, if you were moving it left, there would be a coefficient under the radical with the x, because that would be affecting my x values left or right. But the only way I need to shift it is down, because I have this coefficient right here, the -4, so I'm moving it down 4. But what affects my x is being multiplied by it. So on the inside we have a negative, meaning it's flipped. So instead of going to the right, it's going to switch over and go to the left. And then since I have this 2 out in front, that means it's going to affect the stretch by 2, by y value. Next page.
So that, 23 was 183 if I did it.
Yeah, because it's half my parameter. Wait, did you have a question on this page or the next one? The all the way to the right? Or the middle part? This one? Okay, so the right part is going to be what I'm looking at right here. So I know that I'm gonna have an open circle here at whatever value I have here. It's gonna be open because I know that part of my graph is for greater than 3. Oh, is that your question?
Yeah, because I just have open.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be open because it's greater than that equal to. Left. Okay, so I know that one's gonna be an open circle too. I kind of messed up, but it's okay. So that one's gonna be an open circle too, and since it's y equals the 3rd root of x, it's gonna go. The normal one goes like that, you know, like in what question was that? 22. But all I have is just from less than 0, so I don't have that right part either.
Okay.
Yeah.
For a cube root of x graph, would it be, oh, no.
You got it?